Let's not forget that the two drivers leading between them won the last 3 restrictor plate races of last year. Keselowski, Talladega, and here in July. Logano, Talladega in October.
Yeah, they have figured something out. I talked to Brad occasionally, and it's always interesting to me. He talks about that bubble of air. If you're in the bubble.
Oh, trouble, turn 4.
Oh, no.
One car hard in the wall, Kurt Busch.
Oh, no.
Kurt looked like he might have been turned. That thing just went straight on into the outside wall.
There goes Suarez down pit road. Not sure what happened there. We'll have to take a look at it. Wiped him out.
48 got into him. 48 got loose and clipped him in the right rear and just turned him into the wall.
Kurt was running 11th. And the window net is down. That's his signal that he is okay.
There's a 48 right back here to see where he does. There's a 41 on the bottom.
Oh, yeah, look at it step out.
Yeah, I got
yeah.
Wow, big time.
Straightened Jimmy out, and he kept going, but unfortunately it was at the expense of the 41 of Kurt Busch.
Did you see that 48 car, though? He was going to spin out.
I think he was definitely going to spin out.
Nice job by Austin Dillon to miss Kurt Busch, who slides to a halt. Let's ride along with Jimmy Johnson.
Junior, I know you're his teammate. Yeah. You've seen him save some cars that you thought for sure were going to be spinning. I know he had a little bit of help.
Yeah,
with that
he had
41,
some help saving that one.
Yeah. But still, he was driving it all the way through it.
He got by with a little help from a friend right there.
Riding with Kurt Busch.
Oh. Nothing he could do.
Now let's look back from Alex Bowman's car.
There you go. This wreck in your mirror there. 48 clipped the 41.
Yeah, Jimmy's just in this odd place, kind of in between, nosing in between the 42 and the 41, and pins the nose with error.
Here's what Jimmy had to say afterward.
Lost it off of 4 and clipped the 41. So it looked like the fender guys was pushed in on the tire. So let's get a hammer, get ready to beat that out to clearance the left front fender. Fire.
Junior, I got it. Matt, you got something?
And the crew guys are looking at that left front fender. You can see where it's broken right at the seam. There's also a hole punched through it. Jimmy had told me before climbing in that he didn't expect it to be like last year's 500 where cars would get tight and then wicked free on exit. And Dale, you remember that? You spun out. The 24 Chase Elliott spun out. Right now, though, Chad Canals, Ron Mallett, they're looking at the damage, surveying it, how to repair it here on the 48. But at least that is at least what they're only dealing with. Could have been much worse.
New rules in effect this year as to what you can repair on pit road from crash damage. That car will go to the garage and, according to the new NASCAR rules, is out of the race.
Got the whole pack back together. We got an outside line that's trying to form. I got to have a confidence that outside line is going to be better and better as we get deeper into this run.
But so far, Martin Truex has been leading that outside line, and he's not gained any ground. He's been door handle to door handle, if they had door handles. Kyle Busch right alongside.
So, Junior, if your handle's going away a little bit, tires are going away a little bit, is it easier to run up high?
Whoa,
oh, no.
trouble! One car slides to the inside. It's Johnson for the second time, and that
just snapped around.
will likely put him out of this race for the 6th straight year.
Oh, yeah,
you got to think now that all the Hendrick teams are looking at this. This has got me nervous.
I know what you're going to be working on. I know what you're going to be working on in practice.
Absolutely. We talked about this last year, and me and Greg, we didn't practice hardly any for the Daytona 500. Really, nobody does, but me and Greg are going to practice quite a bit. We talked about getting more track time to be able to try to fix this issue. He's on the bottom here, and he's going to get tight. We're deep into the run. He's probably got a lot of wheel in it.
Just steps out.
Yeah,
It's just all by itself.
And you know, when you've got your teammate outside of you, the last guy you want to get into is your teammate. So you could tell he was really trying to keep it off the 24 of Chase Elliott, and around it came.
But listen, guys, everything's happening off turn 4. Everything seems to happen off that turn for some reason.
And right in that transition as well.
Let's look at this from the Goodyear blimp. Down on the inside, second car from the back.
He's right back here. I mean, he's up on the straightaway almost when that car comes around.
But it's a lot like what Junior said. He was so far back in the pack. There's just very little air to put downforce on that car. And so any amount of wheel coming over that transition, the back just comes right around.
Right here. You're coming out of the corner onto the flat.
Another thing to think about too, Jeff, is that being on the inside, is he not only lacking a lot of side force that he actually depends on lap after lap, is being on the inside, you know, dropping that side force in the car. They don't have much spoiler on the back of these cars.
Wow. Come on. All right, we'll have a caution here.
But yeah, unlike the first spin, he was not between two cars ahead of him.
Right.
He was right in line with the car ahead in the
That
group.
car just comes around all by itself.
You could see him leave that yellow line, and as he leaves that yellow line, he's putting more wheel into it, and then there was just nothing in the back, right? That side force, that downforce in the back of the car just wasn't there.
And there's no way to save it. I mean, the thing, once it starts, it's gone.
Absolutely.
Second caution flag of the day, both for Jimmy Johnson.
And these guys got to organize better if they're going to try to do anything about that front breakaway.
Logano is trying, man. He's just, I mean, he is looking, but nowhere to go.
These Gibbs cars are going to stay organized, so you're going to have to get a lot of guys to team up. And these are all competitors back here we're looking at. They're just not organizing to be able to get up there and make a fight of it.
Boy, this is
Logano making a move to the outside.
I'll tell you what, the Jamie McMurray and that 42 car of Kyle Larson and that 78 car, they have been pushing and banging on each other. Woo!
We know the one car doesn't have tires.
Trouble, turn 3. Yep. One car up in the wall. Truex.
So he made there was a late move there going into turn 3, and there was contact.
Like Buescher, did he get into that?
He was involved as the caution waves yet again.
They were just so bottled up right there, and they were, I mean, the one car and the 70, a whole bunch were just banging and pushing on each other pretty hard.
But as Harvick made that move, he got to the inside and started, getting the momentum of the other car going backwards. It looked like Truex just tried to go in there and follow him.
Let's see what happens here, boys.
Now, this is from the Goodyear blimp. Martin Truex, the red car right in the middle. Yep.
Oh, right in the middle. That's where I thought. Too many red cars. So you see him. You see the one up here, McMurray. He's wobbling around. Here's the 4 of Harvick behind him. Harvick goes to the bottom.
Truex comes down
across the nose.
Just wasn't clear of the 42.
Yeah. But that's where the action was. I mean, there was some movement right there that was a little bit suspicious to me.
And he catches Buescher. Right edge of your screen.
Truex tries to follow Harvick through there, and it just wasn't quite enough room.
Just by a couple inches, but that's all it takes at that point in the corner.
Clipped that 37 as he went by.
Let's ride with Kyle Larson.
Half that.
Yeah, Truex seen the one car holding everybody up as far as backing up to the field. He didn't want no part of that. He wanted to get down, follow that 4 car, and that's the risk you got to take.
And Larson, he was in a good position. He saw that 4 car come down, and he was going to get a big shove and gain some momentum from that drive.
Reckon easy, low, stay up.
Looked like a little contact on the left side as well, the 42 of Kyle Larson.
Pit road is open. Harvick coming onto pit road along with Larson and Elliott. Jamie.
Dale, I just don't see how anybody's going to break this front 2. As long as they stay together, it's going to be.
He's going to get a run here. He's going to try it on the outside here.
There he goes.
But the 18 looks like he's going to go with the Penske cars.
Yep. Logano inside, outside, picks up his teammate.
Well, he wasn't going to win it from where he was. He had to make that move, and there goes the momentum.
We got a race here, guys.
Race is on, boys. The race is on.
A lap and a half to go. Keselowski's got a run on the leader.
Look at Kyle Busch going up the middle.
Kyle has a tire rub on the right front. He's got a little smoke off the right front.
He had a huge push from Austin Dillon.
Yeah. Kyle was not content. He was behind his teammates. He was not content. He wanted to do something. He wanted to make something happen, and he's trying.
Alex Bowman was coming with them, got stalled out 3 wide, back at 5th place. Keselowski looking upside downside. The white flag waves. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit
Now,
One
can
Bank.
Logano get to the 2 car and give him a big enough push to get by Denny
Absolutely.
Hamlin? I think he's going to have a big run here.
There's a possibility. There's a possibility
Here
right
it comes. Can he do anything
Better cut
with
him
it?
off.
Oh,
No!
we got a crash. We've got cars out of control here.
Logano
The gather back up. Oh, no. The 11 car's out of control off of 2. So we got out.
Got hit again.
No contact.
And here they come to the line.
Wow.
Man.
Denny Hamlin keeps going.
No caution. Still racing to the finish here.
Logano, it's Bowman with Kyle Busch for second.
It's going to be a
Here
drag
they
race
come
between
off
these 2
turn
for
4.
second.
Logano's Ford is going to win it, and Bowman, the showman, against Rowdy Busch for second. They bang, they touch. Busch second, Bowman third. Danica
She almost took a 3 wide at the line.
Where did she come from?
Joe Logano wins his first Clash.
Pretty cool, right?
Those guys have been class of the field for several years now. He's been a great little plate racer. No surprise. What an exciting finish there.
Woo, man.
You know, that was just great racing between the 11 and the 2. He had a big run, and to me, Denny just shut the door a little bit too late on him.
Yeah, he let him get too far up.
So let's show you first what happened in the back straightaway. Watch the 11, Denny Hamlin at the front.
Going down in turn 1 here, and here comes the 2. He just cuts her and got that momentum going down the hill. A little late on the 11, closing the door.
11 just gets behind on the wheel here.
Yep.
No other hard contact after that. All those guys did a great job.
And great heads-up move by Logano, knowing to go wide and get by him on the outside.
Logano straightened it up, but then collected Austin Dillon.
Little contact between him and 3.
Around.
Yeah, he went around again.
But kept going. Let's ride with Kevin Harvick.
Still middle of 3. Check in front of you. Keep digging, clear up, get up, all the way up.
Whoa.
Middle now.
That's so close.
Keep digging,
That'll take your breath.
keep digging, no yellow.
And Joey Logano, in his 9th start, wins his first Clash. He becomes the 22nd different driver to win it in 39 years. 3rd Clash win for car owner Roger Penske. And for the 10th time in this race's history, it's decided with a last lap pass.
It was a great race. It's a great start, I think, to an old tradition with the Clash. Going back to pole sitters,
Nice work, Joe.
bringing a little exclusivity to the race.
Yeah.
Sort of an invitation-only event.
And of course, this time we had daytime and a warmer track and cars sliding around.
Makes for better racing.
It does. They need to run this thing during the day before qualifying every year.
Makes for better racing, I'm telling you.